Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of tension, stress, or worries to feel that they are gradually and yet consistently leaving your body in your outward breath. When you breathe in deeper than you normally would. And as you exhale, feel that your mind is drifting off to a wonderful place of change and relaxation. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a plane from the future. I want you to imagine there are supersonic planes that can exceed the speed of sound. And imagine hypersonic planes that perhaps could go 10 times faster than the speed of sound. I want you to imagine what it would be like to see a plane, the very first plane that could fly faster than the speed of light. Imagine what that plane would look like. And this is just your imagination. And your imagination can defy the laws of physics. Just a thought experiment, similar to Einstein, imagining traveling at the speed of light to see how time changed to everyone else around him. So imagine climbing aboard this incredible invention that enables you to travel faster than the speed of light. Imagine you're on the runway, and paradoxically, to begin with, the plane is slow. As you find your way onto the runway, feel a strange sense of anticipation, perhaps even trepidation, that you're before the point of maximum acceleration. And then imagine the plane starts to accelerate. Feel that G-force there on your face. Perhaps it's a strange sensation, and then feel the plane start to take off the runway. I want you to get a sense it's getting faster and faster and faster. And I want you to get a sense that the sound barrier has been broken as you hear that sonic boom, which then passes quickly. And you get a sense that you're traveling faster than the speed of sound. That if you were to make a noise there inside the cockpit of this plane, it would take time for the sound to reach your ears, by which point you are long gone. But perhaps you can see a dashboard, see the speeds way exceeding 900 miles per hour, getting faster and faster. The supersonic speeds are becoming hypersonic speeds. And I want you to get a sense that you're getting faster and faster, but feel your body is adjusting. I want you to get a sense that you are reaching light speed. And at the point where you reach light speed, everything around you becomes dark. Because at this point, no light can reach your eyeballs faster than you can pass. I want you to get a sense you're getting faster and faster, and then exceeding exceeding the speed of light, and you have left the orbit of Earth. I want you to get a sense that going faster than the speed of light means that these different stars in the galaxy, perhaps several light years away, are now accessible to you in hours because you are exceeding the speed of light. The paradox is that you will arrive, perhaps, at a new planet in a new solar system before you even took off on that runway in Earth. So continue to breathe in and breathe out, and imagine touching down on a new planet in a new solar system somewhere else in the Milky Way galaxy, getting a sense of calibration and relaxation as you appreciate that this new planet is just a planet within your imagination. And I want you to imagine here, in this planet, everything that you see is a mirror of something else. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine an enormous concert hall. Continue to breathe in and breathe out, feeling more and more relaxed. Just imagine that this concert hall filled with musicians tuning their instruments. I want you to get a sense that each musician is a neuron within inside your brain. The tuning of their instruments is a neural pathway preparing for a thought or action. And at the center, a conductor steps onto the podium, representing your highest possible identity and most meaningful purpose. The conductor raises their baton, signaling the start of a transformation. The conductor isn't just any figure. See the conductor as a personification of your most authentic self, the embodiment of your deepest values, passions, and purpose. They are poised to lead the orchestra to perform at its highest potential. As the conductor begins to move, the musicians come to life. Neurons that were previously dormant or performing routine functions awaken with new energy. And the synapses, the connection between these neurons, start to light up, glowing brighter with each moment. And some of these synapses become so bright that you could define them as brilliant. And imagine neurons firing in perfect harmony, their activity reflecting the conductor's vision. Each synapse that lights up represents a new connection, a new idea, or a breakthrough in understanding. I want you to see the brain in a state of heightened plasticity, ready to rewire itself in alignment with this profound purpose. The music grows in complexity and beauty, each section of the orchestra contributing to a magnificent crescendo. The strings represent your emotions, the winds your thoughts, and the percussion your actions. And they all blend seamlessly, creating a powerful, unified melody And as the neurons continue to fire, they do so with increasing efficiency and synchronicity. Pathways that were once weak or unused are now robust and vibrant, reinforced by repeated, purposeful activation. The brain is reorganizing itself, optimizing its structure to support this new, higher identity. The music reaches a peak and then settles into a harmonious, steady rhythm. The entire concert hall vibrates with the resonance of the final notes, a perfect balance of harmony and power. And this resonance signifies the brain's new state of being. Neurons and synapses have realigned to reflect your highest purpose, creating a neural network that supports your most meaningful goals and aspirations. The feeling of this music stays with you, a constant reminder of your potential and purpose. The audience, representing the various aspects of your life, responds with awe and admiration. The music they've heard changes them, echoing long after the performance ends. The changes in your brain, brought about by this symphony of neural plasticity, resonate through every part of your life. Your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions are now aligned with your highest identity. This new state of being impacts everything you do, creating ripples of positive change in your world. As you leave the concert hall, you get a sense that you have arrived in a mirror of Earth, where everything in this new planet is the same on Earth, except in this Earth, you are your highest entity, with unlimited resources, unlimited energy, enthusiasm. Not just your highest self, but the deployment of your highest self. So start to explore this world, and as you do so, feel a deep sense of self-trust growing within you, knowing that your confidence is the foundation of your brilliant and magnificent identity. Imagine the joy flowing through you, an expression of pure happiness that fills your heart and mind. And maybe you experience more of those moments of jubilance, where that intense joy radiates from within, lighting up your entire being and firing those synapses to even higher levels of brilliance. And feel your commitment to your goals intensify, unleashing unlimited levels of determination and drive. That in this world, perhaps as in every other world, you are a living miracle, each day filled with brilliance, magnificence, and wonder. Embrace your purpose, knowing that your actions inspire others to do the same. And feel the joy of helping children realize their worth. Imagine a world with more children filled with confidence, self-love, gratitude, and kindness. And in this world, see the level of impact that you have. See yourself confidently pursuing your dreams, each step filled with unwavering determination and joy. And imagine seeing the ripple effect of your impact as these children, filled with these empowering resources, incredible sense of self-worth, become parents themselves. A world where children grow up feeling confident, loved, and capable of making positive changes. And imagine that world where they then make those positive changes. And as you observe that future, feel the brilliance of your inner light shining brightly and inspiring those around you. Experience the joy of making a difference, knowing that your purpose is aligned with creating a better future for all. Feel that ever-growing determination within you, a powerful force driving you towards your goals and dreams. And feel that identity as a living miracle growing even stronger. I want you to feel that in this reality, the frequency that you vibrate at is the ultimate frequency. That if this frequency became a light, it would be a brilliant white shining light. As you remind yourself, you are brilliant. So embrace the brilliance of your unique gifts and talents, knowing that they are meant to make the world a better place. And I wonder if you can imagine the impact of your actions that lead to a world where kindness, gratitude, and self-love aren't scarce resources, but abundant resources. That becomes the default way that children think about themselves. So embrace that purpose with unwavering determination, knowing that your confidence, your joy, your commitment will create a better world for all. Feel that that is where you are moving towards. And then imagine climbing back into this incredible technology, a plane that can travel faster than the speed of light. And imagine returning through space and time back to the original runway. But because you're traveling faster than the speed of light, when you touch down on the runway, you see a different version of you that hasn't yet taken off yet, realizing that what they are about to experience is the very thing that you have just experienced. So allow that paradox to amplify that neural plasticity, allowing you to amplify your sense of identity and purpose even more than was before. As you leave the plane, pay a compliment to that other version of you just about to go on the same journey you've been on. Maybe telling them that they are brilliant, they are magnificent, or that they are the epitome of wonder and joy. Now it's time to leave that place and return to the present, but in doing so, Take all of that neuroplasticity and activation of your highest identity and highest purpose with you as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect fully into the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.